All right, so I'm using this live unlive thing here just to drop a little info. I've seen a few different, um, which you're looking at a really nice view of some palm trees. It just happens to be where I'm at. I'm covered up by them over my head over here. You just can't see, and some other trees. Um, hey, if you got to have a place to park, it's good to be able to park in shade. It's not every day you can get under a full shade, but so anyhow, I figure I'd give you a good view of the sky from where I'm at, let you see some palm trees, and talk about a couple things that's going on that are very, very, they're not, it's not an oddity because it's just something new, that evidently somebody has come up with. I don't know who, but might want to keep your heads up, eyes to the skies, watch for odd stuff. It's more visible at night. So a couple of things that happened at the same time, which seemed odd. There's an island that got hit. Not Truckiston Island, but there's an island that got hit, and it caused a lot of fires, a lot of wildfires, which can happen if something comes out of space, like a meteorite or something like that. But usually that would be from an explosion, not an incendiary. I'm gonna call it an incendiary device. These things had no tail. They didn't burn with a tail behind them like a comet or a meteorite. They burned more like a Roman candle or fireworks. It was more like a sulfur burn. And there was multiple red fireballs that came down. So I figured I would put up a link to one other guy. Did a video on this already, and it's like MRBBB333, something like that. I watch his stuff. I'm subscribed to him, but I saw a report on it, a news report that was written, and that's what led me to YouTube to see if anybody else reported on him. He's the only one that I've seen that reported on it. But the news report I saw was from a different magazine than what he has one. Okay, but both of them said that they went in after the fires to try to find fragments to see if it was a piece of space junk, which it wasn't. Okay, and they were all too similar, and there was no tail. And usually space junk, here's the thing: if you ever see something fall from the sky, you have to understand different metals burn different colors. If you ever burn a piece of copper wire, you will find that it burns green. If you ever burn, like steel can get glowing red hot, but usually the sparks it throws off are like a yellowish kind of thing. These were red balls. I'm gonna call it sulfur, or something like that. Like what is it? What is that? No, I'm sorry. What is that they put in Roman candles? I'm trying to think of it. But anyways, the type of firework that's in Roman candles that burns underwater. So yeah, it was really weird, and it hit these islands and caught them on fire. And then when they went to inspect the crash site that it hit, I wouldn't call it a crash site, I would call it an impact zone, because I think they were manufactured. When they went to inspect it, they found no traces of anything from space and no traces of a space junk or anything that could be considered like that. I think it was high altitude. It could have been space, but seems really odd, and they're very incendiary. So that, and he mentioned at the same time, and I saw something about it on the internet, but I didn't correlate the two. He said that at the same time, a big piece of Antarctica, he said as big as Los Angeles, is now floating out there like an iceberg. So I don't know if something cut that off, like, or it just, that's really odd to be at the same time. But as far as those incendiary things, that to me, I would call that an attack. And I don't know from what or what kind of a testing that is. But y'all stay safe. I'm gonna put up a link to his channel, and then later tonight I'll find the report that I found, and then maybe even the report that he brought up. I don't know if I can find his, but I've got to get rolling. It's not all palm trees and cigars all the time. We got to turn miles. So people, stay safe. You need to watch his video. I'm not lying to you. He shows the pictures of them. I just saw the report. I just saw the written news report in a paper that they had put up on it, and they checked out the site, and it was not a meteorite, and it was not space junk, and it was incendiary. So I'll let you figure out what it was. But in the meantime, I've got a better view than they had. Nothing's falling out of the sky right here. People, y'all stay safe. I hope you like the view. I'm just down here delivering, working on building the island. Hey, just saying, we need one. So y'all stay safe. I'm gonna get off this thing. I'm out. Watch the video that I'm gonna put up a link to. All right, I'm out. Peace.